So, how did I make $117 trading McDonald's call options? So, at 11:37, I got into McDonald's call options. And so, basically, this candle right here, where the blue arrow is pointing at, I got into McDonald's call options only because it landed on the 9-day moving average, and then I just waited patiently for the position to go up at least 5%. And so when the position went up 5%, I sold out at 11:43, making $117 just trading McDonald's call options. And so basically, the only reason I got into this position was because if you look at the previous candle, which is this one right here, this red candle bounced off the 20-day moving average, right? And so to me, that basically meant like, okay, that basically means that this candle where the blue arrow is pointing at, right? If it decides to break the 9-day moving average, right? I'll get into another call position once it lands on the 20-day moving average. But since I got into a call position once it landed on the 9-day moving average, I didn't need to wait until it got to the 20-day moving average, because once this candle landed on the 9-day moving average, it basically bounced off of it. And once that candle bounced off of it, my position was up 5%. And so basically that's how I made $117 trading McDonald's call options. And so how can you make more money, right, for this year and for next year, right? And so basically what I've done personally is I've basically been reselling one-to-one items. And so basically one-to-one items would be like AirPod Maxes, AirPod second generation headphones, Baccarat Rouge 540 perfume, I think that's how you say it. And so basically I've been doing this for a long time, really. Not specifically with these items, but I've done it with other items. And so basically what I've done in the past is that I've sold one-to-one items. Obviously, when I personally sell these items to people, I basically tell people like, hey, remember, these are one-to-one items. These items are one-to-one, and so basically they work like the original item, or they feel like the original product, right? And so basically anybody can get into this market of reselling, because I guess you could say like one-to-one items has a huge market or a huge demand for them in a way, because let's face it, nobody wants to waste like $500 on a pair of AirPod Maxes. Nobody wants to waste money on like I don't even know I think a $2,000 Moncler jacket, right? That's what I used to sell, but I stopped doing it because I don't even really like it that much until I found out about like the AirPods and AirPod Maxes and the Rouge 540 perfume, right? And so basically I feel like reselling is the easiest way that you could start making money. And that money that you make from reselling these products, you can either invest into the stock market, or you can invest it into Bitcoin, or you could buy more products, right, and grow your investment, right? And let's say you get to a point where you don't want to do reselling anymore, you could quit, use that money that you made off of reselling, investing it into the stock market or Bitcoin, right? And then you could learn to either invest it or day trade Bitcoin, or day trade in the stock market. And so basically I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm like, yeah, I don't want to resell for a long time. So basically that's why I think I would say like this year, I would say this year basically is when I started taking the whole learning to trying to learn the stock market in a way seriously. And so basically I feel like anybody, and then I've realized to this point where I feel like I want to say if you have at least $1,500 in the stock market, right? I feel like you can make money, like easy money in the stock market. The thing is that you just don't want to trade options. You just want to stick to stocks, basically. So, for example, I personally feel like right now Bitcoin is way oversold, right? I basically feel like right now, for me, in order to buy more Bitcoin, it needs to go back to the 9-day moving average. Will it happen? Probably not, but nobody knows. So basically, I just kind of want to wait and be patient and see if that does happen, right? And then, for example, Ethereum, right? Ethereum right now, it's going crazy right now, right? But would I invest into Ethereum right now? Not really, because right now it looks like it just touched the 180-day and 200-day moving average, and it got rejected by it. So what does that mean to me? I personally feel like that means to me that Ethereum could face further downtrend possibly in these upcoming days. But like I said, I don't really know that. That's just a guess. And so if that doesn't happen, I just go on to the next big thing, right? For example, I didn't find anything in crypto, right? I go to stocks, right? There's this November watch list that I made, right? Snap. Would I invest into Snap? Not really, because it's getting rejected by the 200-day moving average. Would I invest into Intel? Not really, to be honest with you. Rivian? Not really. AMD, yes, I would invest into AMD only because it's around this like little support level around the 150 support area. And so, for example, Tesla, would I invest into Tesla right now? Not really, because it's like way overextended. I guess overbought in a way. It's like way overbought. Google, would I invest into Google? No, because it's like, I don't know. I don't see a specific level that I can get into right now. ASML, would I get into ASML? Of course, if I had a lot of money, yes, I would get into ASML. Only because it looks like it wants to reclaim the 200-day moving average. Procter & Gamble, would I get into Procter & Gamble? Yes, because it landed today on the weekly chart. It landed on the 50-day moving average and it bounced off of it. And so what does that mean to me? That basically means there's probably going to be more uptrend from Procter & Gamble, going on further, either tomorrow or next week. UNH, I wouldn't, buy UNH right now because it's way overbought for me. I wouldn't invest into Microsoft, not Texas Instrument. McDonald's, yes, because it's around this little support level around the 290, 289 support level. Coca-Cola, I'd definitely get into Coca-Cola because I feel like it's literally close to the 50-day moving average, and I personally feel like that's a great spot for me to personally get in to Coca-Cola. Pepsi, yes, I definitely get into Pepsi because I personally feel like it's way oversold and it's showing a pattern of an inverse head and shoulders, which basically means it's a bullish indicator for further uptrend. Visa, I wouldn't get into Visa, way overbought. I would get into Johnson & Johnson because I currently feel like it is a little oversold and it's exactly on the 180-day moving average. Adobe, it's another great stock I currently feel like is oversold. I wouldn't get into GE. So basically, that's how I basically would analyze stocks in a way to see, is it a good opportunity or is it not a good opportunity? And so basically, like I said, if you want to start reselling, hit me up at StevenFinance1 on Instagram. And so that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, take care and bye.